Shalom, Israel. Clap it up. Shalom, Israel. This is Israelite School and University of Practical Knowledge. Started out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under the amazing commanding General YAHANNA. This is the Houston's Thursday scripture breakdown class, and today we're gonna get into obedience. You know, the scriptures say that the children of Israel, like we some hard headed, we some stiff necked people,
Right.
and in obedience and brotherhood, but obedience is one of the things that keeps us away from pleasing the Most High. You know what I'm saying? Like instructions, like we don't take too kindly of instructions sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like when you at your job, you know what I'm saying? You got one job to do, but you freestyle and do it another way, versus how the instructions say do. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it work out in your favor, but sometimes it don't. You know what I'm saying? Um, we as a people, man, like the Christian church has freestyled the truth from us, man. You know, the Bible says we're supposed to follow all law, statutes, and commandments of the Bible.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And when we do that, we please the Most High. We're doing exactly what we're supposed to be doing as a nation and as a child. You know what I'm saying? Like when your child at home, when you say wash the dishes, dry them, and put them up, you know what I'm saying? That's what you expect for them to do.
Right.
But sometimes your child may wash the dishes and just throw them in the dishwasher and let them air dry. But you didn't say do that. You know what I'm saying? They may be clean, but you said wash the dishes, dry them off, and put them back in the cabinet, not in the dishwasher.
Right.
So if they done everything that you said to do, you may reward. You may take them to the movies. You may give them an allowance. You may whatever they want. You wouldn't have pretty much no problem on giving it to them. But when they freestyle and do their own thing, you know what I'm saying? You punish them. Either you punish them or you deny them something. You know what I'm saying? Now, so we're gonna get into some stories in the Old Testament and the New Testament on how people they disobey God or they freestyle with one of His commandments, and he punished them. You know what I'm saying? And some of these punishments, man, it's like ooh wee. You know what I'm saying? The first one I'm gonna get to is Moses. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know Moses did like he did everything. You know what I'm saying? He led us out of Egypt, man. He done he defended his brothers. You know what I'm saying, against the Egyptians? Like he did all type of stuff. He held up some and the water opened, split wide open. A big old ocean just split wide open and millions of people just walked through. You know what I'm saying? He made a staff with a serpent on it, and everybody that looked at it, you know what I'm saying, they was healed. You know what I'm saying? But those are all of the instructions that the Most High gave him. You know what I'm saying? But there was one time where, he kind of took it upon himself to do some things, and it didn't turn out so good for him. So we're gonna get into it. Give me Numbers chapter 20. And like I was saying, like this man is like in one of the top echelon people of the children of Israel, man. I mean, like I say, he done led us out of captivity. He done did a lot of things for us, man. We're gonna start at let's start at chapter 1. I mean, verse 1.
It's the book of Numbers. It's the book of Numbers, chapter 20, verse 1. Then came the children of Israel, even the whole congregation, into the desert of Zin in the first month, and the people abode in Kadesh and Miriam. Miriam died and was buried there.
All right. Now after this, they already in the wilderness. You know what I'm saying? They wandering around. You know what I'm saying? And Miriam, after that's his wife. She done passed away. You know what I'm saying? Keep going.
Verse 2. And there was no water for the congregation, and they gathered themselves together against Moses and against Aaron.
All right. At this time, okay, well, when they got led out of Egypt, they had supplies. You know what I'm saying? They were taking supplies with them. But by them running around for so long now, it's a lot of people to feed. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people to give water to. You got to water those horses. You got to water those camels.
Right.
You got to give the goats, the chicken. Everybody got to get water. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody got to eat. You know what I'm saying, to survive. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't have a stationary place where you can just go get stuff. Like you packed up everything real quickly before you left Egypt, and and brought stuff with you. So you had a limited supply. So now that supply is depleted. So now, you know what I'm saying, you on a drought. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, when you're in the world, you know what I'm saying, if anything is in a drought, your first thing when money go short, some people in the world, I gotta survive. So I'm gonna go rob me somebody. You know what I'm saying? Or I'm gonna go, steal a neighbor water hose and get me some water. I'm gonna steal a cable. So the people start rising against Moses and Aaron because they are the leaders of the nation. You know what I'm saying? They going in there like, nigga, you the one that led us out here. So man, hey, we need some water. You know what I'm saying? So keep reading.
Verse 3. And the people chode with Moses and spake, saying, Would God that he had died when our brethren died before the Lord. Verse 4. And why have ye brought up the congregation of the Lord into the wilderness, that we and our cattle should die there?
Yeah, like I said, like now, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, you led us out here. Like, man, we all out here in Buck whatever Texas, man, in the middle of no damn well, and we run and shout, man. Like, what's your plan? Like, what's up? You know what I'm saying? Keep reading.
Verse 5. And wherefore have ye made us to come up out of Egypt to bring us in unto this evil place? It is no place of seed or of figs.
So it's no trees around. They can't plant nothing. Like they in the middle of nowhere. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like in a desert almost. Go ahead.
Or of vines or of pomegranates. Neither is there any water to drink. Verse 6. And Moses and Aaron went from the presence of the assembly unto the door of the tabernacle of the congregation, and they fell upon their faces, and the glory of the Lord appeared unto them.
Now at this time, you know what I'm saying? Like, all the leaders, you know what I'm saying, Moses and Aaron and the people they had around them, they get together like, man, we can't have these people, go crazy and start a riot or, you know what I'm saying, totally go against God because, you know what I'm saying, we told them that God did everything thus far. So now, like, what we gonna do? So, hey, we got what we been doing. We got to drop to our face and we got to pray. We gotta ask God to build us up out of this. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Verse 7. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Take the rod and gather thou the assembly together, thou and Aaron thy brother, and speak ye unto the rock before the eyes. Salakia, their eyes. And it shall give forth his water, and thou shalt bring forth to them water out of the rock. So thou shalt give the congregation and their beasts drink.
All right. They say take the rod. That's that same rod that he had when he split the Red Sea, when he healed people from getting bit by the snakes. Now, you know what I'm saying? Now he's telling him to take that rod. He didn't say do nothing with the rod yet. He just said take that rod and speak. You know what I'm saying? Like the Most High's power is amazing. You don't have to do anything extravagant or anything, you know what I'm saying, out of the ordinary unless he commands you to. You know what I'm saying? Right now he's just saying speak to the rock. You know what I'm saying? And that rock is going to open up and feed, and give water to your congregation and your animals. Go ahead.
Verse 9. And Moses took the rod from before the Lord, and he commanded him. Verse 10. And Moses and Aaron gathered the congregation together before the rock, and he said unto them, Hear now, ye rebels, must we fetch you water out of this rock?
Yeah, go ahead. Well now he's telling the people now, like, okay, well come see. You know what I'm saying? We finna bring this water out this rock. You know what I'm saying? So now they trying to prove like, man, stop tempting us, because you know what I'm saying, we got to question God on, like, man, what's going on? And that's one thing you don't want to do is question the Most High.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Keep going.
And Moses lifted up his hands, and with his rod he smote the rock twice, and the water came out abundantly.
Go ahead.
And the congregation drank, and their beasts also. Verse 12. And the Lord spake.
All right, Slack, stop. All right, now it's saying that he smote the rock twice. You know what I'm saying? The Most High told him to speak to the rock. You know what I'm saying? Now this when that freestyle comes in. You know what I'm saying? Like this is when, oh, I'm finna do this comes in. Like, you know, the Most High said, speak to the rock. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is the Most High. So whatever the Most High tell you to do and speak, like that's his word. So he's really commanding these rocks. But you know what I'm saying? You want to smite the rock. And you smote it twice. Now go ahead.
And the Lord spake unto Moses and Aaron, because ye believe me not to sanctify me in the eyes of the children of Israel. Therefore ye shall not bring this congregation into the land which I have given them.
Right. So, like I said, the Most High told him just to speak to the rock. Speak to the rock. Now, like when you tell your kid, hey, when you tell your older kid, hey, go tell Junior to come in the house. They didn't say go out there and drag him by his ear or slap him across the head and bring him in the house. You just, hey, tell Junior, hey, come in the house. You know what I'm saying? But you go out there, boy, mama or daddy say bring your butt in the house and slap him across the head and drag him by the ear and do all this extra stuff. You know what I'm saying? So now, you know, the Most High is saying, well, since, go ahead. You know, the Most High is saying, well, since you had what it says, uh, that you believe me not to sanctify me in the eyes of the children of Israel. You know what I'm saying? That means you didn't believe in me to what I told you to do. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, he telling Moses, you shall not bring this congregation into the land which I've given them. So after all this stuff that Moses did, uh, defending his brother against the Egyptians, going face up and head to head with Pharaoh several different times, you know what I'm saying, to let his people go, you know what I'm saying, to leading them out, to opening the water, to raising the staff with the serpent, healing the people. You know what I'm saying? Now it's to the point to where, you know what I'm saying, the congregation getting on your tail, you know what I'm saying, and you try to freestyle because now you're getting too comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody following, everybody coming to you. So but you freestyling now, okay, well I'm finna make this look good. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go ahead and whack, whack. You know what I'm saying? When all the Most I told you to do is just speak to it. You know what I'm saying? It's obedience. Well, I'll get to that later. All right. Yeah, go verse 12. Go ahead. Well, that's pretty much it on that. But yeah, so like I was saying, like this is the like one of the first instances. Of course, the first was in the Garden of Eden. You know what I'm saying? But as the nation, you know what I'm saying, of Israel was established, you know what I'm saying, this is one of the first instances where somebody, you know what I'm saying, disobeying God, you know what I'm saying, and you getting punishment. Or you're not getting what, you know what I'm saying, like he's not going to the movies now. You know what I'm saying? Like you did all this work, you know what I'm saying, leading these people out into the I'm gonna get Acts chapter 5 next. Uh you know, did all this work to, you know, lead these people out, you know what I'm saying? And now, you know what I'm saying, tell them about the promised land, like, well, you know, where we going, Moses? Well, I'm gonna lead you to a place, a land of milk and honey, you know what I'm saying? Like crops growing, you know, plentiful, the soil rich, clean, good water, like everything. Like we gonna have like our own little you know what I'm saying, we gonna be, the top people again.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But this one time when you tried to freestyle, you know what I'm saying, everything goes AWOL, AWAC. You know what I'm saying? Because you did your own thing. Now you can't even go like Moses saw the land, you know what I'm saying? Like, Most High was gracious enough, to let him see the land, but he didn't go in. You know what I'm saying? Okay, yeah. Damn. Wee. Well, that's a live man. But you can't get in. You know what I'm saying? Man, that's a live Bentley outside, but you can't sit in it and drive it. You know what I'm saying? Uh yeah, give me that now. The next story is just read Acts chapter 5. We start at 1.
The book of Acts, chapter 5.
No, Salaki. My bad. We're gonna go to 1 Samuel, chapter 15. Now, Saul, he was the first king of Israel. You know what I'm saying? Before King Saul, the nation of Israel had no king. Like we were just people that was ran by the Most High God and the priests. You know what I'm saying? But us looking at these other nations, you know what I'm saying, to see how they, they kings were like, ooh, Lord, we want a king. We want a king. We want somebody human and tangible, that we can see and kiss his feet and ring or whatever. We want one of them. So the Most High chose Saul. You know what I'm saying? So the spirit of, so God had his spirit on Saul and he ran the nation. But you know what I'm saying? And at a time, like I say, he ran the nation. So our kingdom is still together. You know what I'm saying? Like we running everything. We got our own stuff. We ain't dependent on no other nations like we are now in this day. Like we got our own stuff. We our own plug. You know what I'm saying? Uh Start at chapter 15, verse 8.
It's the book of 1 Samuel, chapter 15, verse 8. And he took Agag, the king of the Amalekites, alive and uttered
Salakia. Go up to start at 2.
This 1 Samuel chapter 15, verse 2. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, I remember that which Amalek did do to Israel, how he laid wait for him in the way when he came up from Egypt.
So now this is the Most High seeking his vengeance. You know what I'm saying? Like you're not gonna let nothing ride if somebody do something to your child. So if somebody around the corner did something to your child, you know what I'm saying? Now, you don't want your oldest son to go do nothing. Nah, I'm a handle it. I'm a handle it. You know what I'm saying? Don't do nothing. Just let it ride till I'm ready to do it. So
Right.
now the Most High is ready to seek vengeance on Amalek, the Amalekites.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So he's keep reading. Go ahead.
Verse 3. Now go and smite Amalek and utterly destroy all that they have and spare them not, but slay both men and women, infants and sucklings, ox and sheep, camel and ass.
See, like you don't want the Lord's wrath on you, man. And like if you read this again, like it's saying not only don't of course when you going to kill like in war, a man is gonna die. But the Most High is saying like kill the man, the woman, the child, the little infant baby that just came out, the ox, the sheep, the camp, like all they kill, wipe everything out. You know what I'm saying? Wipe everything out. You know what I'm saying? Don't leave nothing to spare at all. Like that's how bad the Amalekites pissed the Most High off. You know what I'm saying? And most people like, well, God love everybody. Why would he? Man, he's telling you right now. He's telling King Saul, hey man, wipe everything out. I don't want nothing to do with these people no more. Like, take them out. So keep reading.
Verse 4. And Saul gathered the people together and numbered them. Verse 4. And Saul gathered the people together and numbered them in Telaim, 200,000
200,000 footmen and 10,000 men of Judah. Verse 5. And Saul came to the city of Amalek and laid wait in the valley. Verse 6. And Saul said unto the Kittites, Go, depart, get you down from among the Amalekites, lest I destroy you with them.
Right. So he done got 200,000 with 210,000 soldiers, man. You know what I'm saying? Like the Lord probably could have done that with 5,000. You know what I'm saying? But he got 200,000, 210,000 soldiers. You know what I'm saying? And he's telling the Kenites, you know what I'm saying? If you ever seen Players Club, anybody that don't want to get murdered, get the out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So he's telling the Kenite, hey, look here, it's about to go down in Amalekite land, so you might want to go ahead and roll and separate yourself from these boys because they about to get it. You know what I'm saying? You know how like in the hood, man, like, hey man, don't 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 go over such and such highs. You know what I'm saying? He got some heat on his head right now. You know what I'm saying? So don't even go play dominoes. Don't crack no bill open with him. Don't do nothing, man, because he hot. So if you over there, you probably get caught up in that stuff too. You know what I'm saying? So that's what he's telling the Kenites. Go ahead.
Verse 6. No.
Nah, finish
Verse
us.
5.
Nah, finish verse 6, like in a minute.
Verse 6.
Yeah.
And Saul said, and Saul said unto the Kittites, Go, depart, get you down from among the Amalekites, lest I destroy you with them. For ye show kindness to all the children of Israel when they came up out of Egypt. So the Kittites departed from among the Amalekites.
You know what I'm saying? The Kenites, they wasn't stupid. So they were like, hey, we gone. Because, you know what I'm saying? The Lord spared them. Because, you know what I'm saying? Y'all looked out for us. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you had some beef with somebody, or you know what I'm saying, how some people in the world when they go try to go seek vengeance on their own and try to go shoot up somebody, hey man, go and get up out of such and such highs, man. You looked out for me when I was locked up or whatever, but me and this nigga here, we about to fight. You know what I'm saying? I don't even want you around this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So they were like, cool, let me get my it and I'm gone. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, verse 7.
And Saul smote the Amalekites and the Hivi and from Havilah unto thou comest to Shur is over against Egypt.
So Saul whooped their ass from this city to that city. You know what I'm saying? Like he was doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? Like he wiped everybody out from that. Well, I ain't gonna, he wiped a lot of people out from this side to that side. He's kicking tail right now. Go ahead.
Verse 8. And he took Agag, the king of the Amalekites, alive, and utterly destroyed all the people with the edge of the sword. Verse 9. But Saul.
All right, stop. So like I said, this where the freestyle come. You know what I'm saying? He said kill everybody. You know what I'm saying? The babies, the men, the women, the children, the animals, even the king. He's a man. You know what I'm saying? But this when that freestyle come. Saul say, "Nah, I'm gonna come on, nigga. I'm gonna make a public display out of you. So I'm gonna keep you alive." You know what I'm saying? Even though the Most High told him to destroy everything. You know what I'm saying? And you know when you keep him alive, you know what I'm saying? Like he like the Most High wanted to get rid of the Amalekites. Period.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like he wanted to just like that nation to be existent no more. But when you keep one man alive, like so that means he's able to reproduce if he wanted to.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because you are the seed of your father.
Right.
So if he would have laid with anybody, that nation is still alive and will reproduce. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
And utterly destroyed all the people with the edge of the sword. Verse 9. But Saul and the people spared Agag, and the best of the sheep and the oxen and of the fatlings and the lamb and all that was good, and would not utterly destroy them, but everything that was vile and refused that they destroyed utterly.
Right. So, you know, him and his soldiers, they like, man, man, this bull can go for a good $90,000 on the street.
Right.
Man, well, I gotta, man, look, I'm gonna take this bull to the hive. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, I can get, man, I can make, uh, I'm 50. I can make all kind of garments with this sheep. You know what I'm saying? Look how fresh and flawless this coat is. Like, man, somebody tripping around here, man. Like, I'm gonna herd him up too. I'm gonna take him to my hive. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to worry about it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna take this cow. Like, I can sell good milk. You know what I'm saying? Good hamburger patties out this cow. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead. Verse 10.
Verse 10. Then came the word of the Lord unto Samuel, saying, verse 11, it repenteth me that I have set up Saul to be king, for he is turned back from following me.
Man, the Lord said, man, I wish I ain't made Saul king, man. I thought he was gonna ride for me and do what I say. You know what I'm saying? But he turned his back from it. Like he got this position. You know what I'm saying? Like he do this here, niggas die. You know what I'm saying? I'm the one that gave him that power. But man, he's starting to get beside himself. Man, I told him to kill everything. Man, he got the best bulls over here. He kept the best. He kept the king. Like,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Like, what's going on? I told him to wipe out everything. Keep reading.
And hath not performed my commandments. And it grieved Samuel. And he cried unto the Lord all night. Verse 12. And when Samuel rose early to meet Saul in the morning, it was told Samuel, saying, Saul, come to Carmel. And behold, he set up a place and is gone about and passed on and gone down to Gilgal.
Right.
Verse 13. And Samuel came to Saul and Saul said unto him, Blessed be thou the Lord. I have performed the commandments of the Lord. Verse
Right.
14.
Right. So, as far as Saul go, he think he mission complete.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like shit, we done whooped ass from coast to coast.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So now it's time for me to go meet, Samuel, so I can go and get him the report. You know what I'm saying? So I can go and get my, my just due.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? My blessings or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And, you go ahead and keep reading.
And Samuel said, What meaneth this? What meaneth then this bleeding of the sheep in my ears, and the lowing of the ox which I hear?
So Samuel, like, what's that noise? Like y'all supposed to come back with nothing, but I hear bad,
Right.
bad. Like, what's up, man? Like, I know the Lord told you like to
Right.
with everything, but I hear bad and move. Like, what's going on? Keep reading.
Verse 15. And Saul said, They have brought them from the Amalekites,
Amalekites.
for the people spared the best of the sheep and of the oxen to sacrifice unto the Lord thy God, and the rest we have utterly destroyed.
All right. No, so he telling like, yeah, we looted their best stuff, man. We got, you know what I'm saying? We got the best of their stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like, go ahead.
Verse 16. Then Samuel said unto Saul, Stay, I will tell thee what the Lord has said to me this night. And he said unto him, saying on. Verse 17. And Samuel said, When thou wast little in thy own sight, wast thou not made the head of the tribes of Israel, and the Lord anointed thee king over Israel?
So Samuel telling him like, didn't the Lord make you king? Like when you was a nobody in the kingdom, like you was nothing. You know what I'm saying? But the Lord put his spirit on on you and rose you up, and you became king of Israel, of his chosen people. You know what I'm saying? Like, forget all the other nations. Like, I always bring up them cookies, man. You know what I'm saying? Like when you bake two dozen cookies, you know what I'm saying? Like that dozen that you want, hey, ooh, hey, these mine right here, but shit, the kids and whoever else that come over, they can have them, but these mine right here. That's what that's what Israel is to the Most High. Like we those batch of cookies, that's for His, and He made you king over those people, man. And you freestyle and defy His word, man. Look, go ahead.
And the Lord sent thee on a journey and said, go and utterly destroy the sinners, the Amalekites, and fight against them until they be consumed.
Right.
Verse
So
19.
go ahead. Yeah.
Wherefore then didst thou not obey the voice of the Lord, but didst fly upon the spoil, and didst evil in the sight of the Lord.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Like He told you to wipe out everything. And normally, you know what I'm saying, in war, you know what I'm saying, does the, to the victor goes the spoils. So you know what I'm saying? And in other circumstances of war, you know what I'm saying, when you beat a nation or you beat somebody, like you take their possession. You take their gold, you take their records, you take the best of their everything. And whatever you want to do with them, you can either kill them or let them be your slaves or whatever. But this instance, the Most High say everything got to go. Everything. I mean, I'm talking about from the greatest to the least. Everything got to go. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead. We almost done with this too.
Verse 19.
Come. Now 20.
And Saul said unto Samuel, Yea, I have obeyed the voice of the Lord, and have gone thy way, which the Lord sent me, and have brought Agag the king of Amalek, and have utterly destroyed the Amalekites. 21. But the people took of the spoil sheep and oxen, and the chief of the things which should have been utterly destroyed, to sacrifice unto the Lord thy God in Gilgal.
But see, yeah, he tried to use that to excuse, like, yeah, we brought the best of everything to give to the Lord. Like the Lord made everything. Like let me see. I'm gonna read this scripture. Uh, well, I'm gonna paraphrase it, but the scripture says obedience is better than sacrifice. You know what I'm saying? So by you, you know what I'm saying, like your sacrifices don't mean too much or nothing to the Most High if He told you something different. You know what I'm saying? If He say wipe out everything. Don't try to save the best or the cream of the crop of everything to sacrifice to Him, because you didn't really do that for Him. You know what I'm saying? Like you looking at that bull like, man, shit, I can make a few thousand. You know what I'm saying? Or I can make a few garments and double up my income on this. Like you looking at your pockets and you looking at your own selfish possessions. You know what I'm saying? Your selfish wants. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
And I just want to add, sir, like, and it also proves that Saul wouldn't fit the rule of people, because
Right.
he would rather cater to the people's needs instead of actually just do what the Most High had told him to do in the first place.
Right, because he trying to say, well, I did this, but the people did this and blah blah. Like you the king, like you could have stopped them on the way back. Hey man, hey, no, take out, hey, kill all that right here. We ain't taking none of that back. You could have done that, but you was like, okay, well, yeah, hey, grab that bull for me too, then. You know what I'm saying? I just take the king, but just hey, put that bull in there for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's how as a nation we freestyle, man. The Christian church tell us it's okay to eat pork, crab, shrimp, and lobster. You know what I'm saying? That is a freestyle. You know what I'm saying? It's okay. You know what I'm saying? Don't judge nobody because they homosexual. That is a freestyle. You know what I'm saying? Like homosexuality is just the same as robbing, killing, and stealing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And you and some churches, they promote, okay, well, you can't rob, you can't kill, you can't steal. Well, you can't be a homosexual either.
Right.
Because it's no law or it's no scripture in the Bible that says, okay, we obey this one, obey this law, but we ain't got to do this one no more. obey this one, or we ain't got to do that one no more. In nowhere. You know what I'm saying? It says obey all the laws, statutes, and commandments. That means you got to obey everything. You know what I'm saying? Not just the ones that you want to do, or the ones that you see fit that's more comfortable of you doing or not doing. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to do everything the Lord say, whether it hurts you, you know what I'm saying? If it hurts you, it just hurts you. You just got to stop doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like shit, I used to smoke pounds. Like I mean, but after a while, man, I mean, okay, well, let me go and stop smoking because look, I'm trying to be on the right side of the Most High. I ain't trying to feel none of his wrath that he got going on in these scriptures, man. You know what I'm saying? Like that's heck no. Go ahead, sir.
Keep reading.
Come on.
Verse
Hold
22.
on. Let me see. Yeah, go ahead.
Verse 22. And Samuel said, He hath the Lord as great delight in burnt offerings and sacrifices as in obeying the voice of the Lord. Behold, to obey is better than sacrifice.
There it is, right there.
And to hearken than the fat of rams.
Right. So it's better to obey somebody than to sacrifice, man. I mean, all the ties in the world not gonna mean nothing if you didn't obey what the Lord say do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? There's plenty of rich people that say, okay, well, I just gave $200,000 in tithes. You know what I'm saying? I just gave to the poor. You know what I'm saying? I did this and I did that. But if you're not obeying these scriptures, these laws that's all in vain.
Right.
You know, all of it is in vain. You know what I'm saying? So like your sacrifices, like the Most High created everything. You know what I'm saying? So you sacrificing, like thinking you giving something to the Most High for Him to, be satisfied. No, obedience. You know what I'm saying? Like these scriptures are here for a reason, for you to obey, not to, you know what I'm saying? Because it says obedience is better than sacrifice. Because if you keep sinning, when He say not to, all I got to do is sacrifice this, sacrifice that, sacrifice this, sacrifice it. That's why He sent Christ, because He got tired of people burning, sacrificing rams and bulls and stuff because they kept messing up. They kept sinning. They knew it was a sin, but like, okay, well, man, I got 2,000 sheep back here, so I can sin a nice amount of, I can do my thing out here. I can sacrifice 200 rams. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna do my thug thizzle. You know what I'm saying? So because I got 200 to sacrifice, I can burn that. You know what I'm saying? I shoot dice with that. You know what I'm saying? So that ain't nothing. I can sacrifice that. You know what I'm saying? So and that's why He sent Christ, so He can be an example. You know what I'm saying, on how to live perfect and follow these laws, statutes, and commandments, man. And you know what I'm saying? Obedience. You know what I'm saying? Christ didn't have to sacrifice nothing but His life, and that is a big ticket. You know what I'm saying? Ain't too many people that's gonna give their life up for a whole nation. You know what I'm saying? Just imagine if everybody depended on you doing right. You know what I'm saying? Like the whole entire nation depended on you doing right. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, that's a heavy burden, man. It's a heavy burden. You know what I'm saying? But it's not grievous to follow all these laws, statutes, and commandments. You just got to fight your spirit. You got to fight those. You got to fight those demons, man. That's telling you to, oh man, it's all right if I smoke this black and mild or this blunt. You know what I'm saying? Or it's all right if I, you know what I'm saying? Like, goddamn child molesters. Like, oh, like, nigga. Like, I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to fight anything that's keeping you from obeying all these laws, man. And to an extent, like some of us don't know all the laws, you know what I'm saying? But that's why you're supposed to come into the I.S.U.P.K and you learn. You know what I'm saying? You got to learn from somewhere. And you know what I'm saying? And you're not going to learn it in no Christian church, man, because every time you ask a pastor something, he going to give you this old song and dance. Oh, well, the Lord just wants you to just sow seeds so He can love you and do this and blah, blah, this and blah, blah, that. No, man, it's obedience. Just pray about it. But ain't I supposed to come to you for that? You know what I'm saying? Like just pray about it, and the Lord gonna lead you down the path. You know what I'm saying? But just continue to sow your seeds though, and pay your tithes. You know what I'm saying? This is backwards, man. Um, yeah, read 23.
Verse 23. For rebellion is as the sin of witchcraft, and stubbornness is as iniquity and idolatry.
So for rebellion is as the sin of witchcraft. I mean, you somebody that you like evil, like you stir up evil. You know what I'm saying? Like you like that stuff around you. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody in the hood. I mean, they can't wait to fight a nigga. They looking for a nigga to fight or to rob. Go ahead.
And you know it's wrong, and you just continue to do it.
Right,
You know what I'm
right,
saying?
and you continue to do it. Like man, that man worked just as hard as you, but he can't wait to just. I mean, not nobody that's trying to take his life and want to fight. He just want to just knock somebody out. Just wake up in the morning, put on the white beat, and just go outside and just, you know what I'm saying? Or rock, or come on with it. You know what I'm saying? And like what it says also is like, and stubbornness is as iniquity and idolatry. You know what I'm saying? You just stubborn. You know what I'm saying? So you worshiping something else. You know what I'm saying? Idolatry, like you worshiping another god.
Right.
So you worshiping yourself or you worshiping some type of evil that got you doing whatever you're doing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Keep reading.
Because thou hast rejected the word of the Lord, he has also rejected thee from being king.
There it is right there. This where his verdict is coming. Like, man, I didn't raise you up from nothing. And you done felt good about yourself now. You know what I'm saying? Now it's time to go and take this rank from you, dog.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like you doing too much. You know what I'm saying? I gave you an objective, and you went the other way with it. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead. I think this is probably like one, two more scriptures on this part.
And Saul said unto Samuel, I have sinned, for I have transgressed the commandments of the Lord and thy words, because I feared the people and obeyed their voice.
Right. So you feel people. You think you care about what people think about you more than what the Most High tell you to do. You know what I'm saying? Like back to smoking. Like, you know what I'm saying? Once people in the hood see you stop smoking, oh, you ain't down no more. Like,
Right.
you know what I'm saying, man? I don't fight unless somebody trying to fight me, and I really don't try to fight them. But like, oh, nigga, you ain't hard no more. Like, man, you ain't my nigga no more. Like,
Right.
they don't even want to hang around you no more because you done changed your life. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's you know what I'm saying. People want to keep what they doing because it's comfortable, man. A lot of people don't want to know the truth. You know what I'm saying? And they comfortable in their seat. You know what I'm saying? But they don't know the wrath that's coming for them, man. And us as the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, man, we try to forewarn people, man, that the seat you sitting in is not what's up. Like, cause the Most High is gonna come get you, man. When he come get you, like it's gonna be real bad for you. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Verse 25. Now therefore I pray thee, pardon my sins and turn again with me, that I may worship the Lord. Verse 26. And Samuel said unto Saul, I will not return with thee, for thou hast rejected the word of the Lord, and the Lord hath rejected thee from being king over Israel.
Man, Simon said, man, I ain't going with you, dog. Cause man, what God got coming for you, man? I ain't trying to catch none of that backlash. I ain't trying to catch no straight bullets from that. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? Like, man, you in the nation of Israel taken from you. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what, you know what I'm saying? Because if I show it with you, that mean I condone whatever you did.
Right.
Trying to pray for you and help and vouch for you, like nah, because I knew what you were supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? And you want me to come vouch for you now? Like, man, okay, if it was with a man, I might come on, man, let him slide. Stall him out, Debo. But nah, this ain't Debo, man. This is the Most High.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So he can't, you know what I'm saying? You know, I wouldn't either. You know what I'm saying? Read 27.
And Samuel said, as like, yeah. And as Samuel turned about to go away, he laid hold upon the skirt of the mantle, and it rent.
So man, he tore up, man.
Like sir,
Go ahead.
He as like Samuel, like man, like you said, sir, so I can't roll with you.
Right.
He grabbed onto his clothes and
Right, yeah.
rent all his and tore Samuel's garment. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? Because he was so desperately because he already knew he had messed up.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
sir?
And with the end of that, you know what I'm saying? Like, so the kingship in God's eyes is taken from his hands. And so, you know, that's when David took over. You know what I'm saying? You know, David was a little young cat, you know what I'm saying? And the you know that this is when the spirit of the most high left Saul. You know what I'm saying? When he freestyled and did this, man. And the spirit of the most high left Saul and it went right into David. You know what I'm saying? Because when they was fighting the Philistines, man, they shoot. King Saul, well, he was still king at the time, but King Saul was shook.
Right.
Like the whole army, they shook. Like, man, look at this big old Philistine. Right, we gotta fight this nigga. Man, I don't know, man. I can squabble, but look here, dog. That nigga, man, there ain't enough 7.62s in the world for me to go on. You know what I'm saying? But you know, look, David come around like, man, y'all scared of this nigga, man. I just got through fighting a bear and a lion, man. I go fight this nigga, man.
Right.
And David went out there and did his thing, killed that Philistine, chopped his head off, and came back and brought it back, man. And so everybody started following David. You know what I'm saying? Because like at this time, the Lord's Spirit is on David now. You know what I'm saying? That is not on Saul no more. You know what I'm saying? So that's another example of you not following God's instructions, man.
Right.
I'm gonna give one more. What's that? I did numbers.
Acts.
Yeah, give me 1 second. Yeah, give me Acts chapter 5. Now this is you know how like people say, you know, all these examples I gave, well, that was the Old Testament. You know what I'm saying? The God of the Old Testament is different from the God of the New Testament. You know, the God of the New Testament is all about love and mercy and grace. You know what I'm saying? Like the God of old is the same as the God of you know, ain't no God of old and God of new. It's the most high, like through and through, Alpha and Omega. Like I don't know where they get this division from. You know what I'm saying? But the most high is the same. He says, I am the most high. I change not.
Right.
I'm still he's a man of war.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So he didn't become soft over the years
Right.
or over time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like he have mercy. Yeah, he give people mercy. But at the same time, if you disobeying his word, like he's gonna get you. You know what I'm saying? Now go to Acts chapter 5.
The book of Acts, chapter 5, starting at verse 1. But a certain man named Ananias with Sapphira,
Sapphira,
his wife, sold a possession.
All right, so the story on this, you know, a guy named Ananias and his wife, you know, they sold something. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, and if you following the laws of the land, well, Salakia, the laws of the Most High, you know what I'm saying? Any type of income that you get, you pay tithes.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care if you sold this bottle of water, you know what I'm saying, and you pay 50 cents for it, okay, you got to pay 5 cents to the Most High.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, cause the government get theirs.
Exactly.
The government be on your tail about money. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, the government take theirs before you even get your check. You know what I'm saying? So why can't the Most High have here as soon as you get your money? You know what I'm saying? Well, go ahead.
Verse 2. And kept back part of the price. His wife also being privy to it, and bought a certain part and laid it at the apostles' feet.
All right, now, so they knew they had to pay tithes, but Ananias was like, well, I ain't gonna pay the full tithe. I'm gonna just I'm gonna give them part of it. At least I'm giving them something. You know what I'm saying? You know, people do that in the Christian church now. You know what I'm saying? You like like with this stimulus check, everybody got their $1,200 or however much you got, and nobody paid their 120.
Right.
They probably paid $80 on it. You know what I'm saying? Or they probably paid 60, or they probably paid 100, but they didn't pay the 120. You know what I'm saying? Well, 100, you know, that's close enough. You know what I'm saying? That's like 9.3%. You know what I'm saying? But that ain't 10%. You know what I'm saying? So now this is, keep in mind, this is the New Testament. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
But Peter said, Ananias, why has Satan filled thine heart to lie to the Holy Ghost, and to keep back a part of the price of the land?
Right. So now Peter asking them, man, why is you trying to lie to the Most High, man? Like, you know, you sold this land for, $100,000, but you only gave, you know what I'm saying, what, $8,000 in tithes. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to give $10,000 in tithes, right? From 10% of 100,000, right? But you only gave eight thousand, and I'm just using these numbers as,
Right.
you know what I'm saying, as an example. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't say, how much he sold it for, but I'm just using those numbers as an example. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
While it remained, was it not thine own? And after it was sold, was it not in thine own power? Why hast thou conceived this thing in thine heart? Thou hast not lied unto men, but unto God.
Right. So you didn't lie to no man. You know what I'm saying? But you lied to the Most High. You can tell a man anything. Yeah, I sold it for this much. Or I sold it for that much. You know what I'm saying? People do it all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, well, how much was your stimulus check? Oh, man, I only got $700, man. Knowing you got $1,200. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, well, man, how much you sold? How much you sold that for? Man, I just sold it for this. You know what I'm saying? Because most people don't want everybody in their pocket like that. They don't want nobody to know how much they holding. You know what I'm saying? Because like in the world, or in the hood, you know what I'm saying? Like you can't be sitting around there talking about, yeah, man, I just sold this key for 23,000. You know what I'm saying? Cash money, like right now, and think ain't a nigga ain't gonna plot against you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, most people like, man, how much you bought that or how much you sold? Oh, a little something, something. You know what I'm saying? Go
Or they
ahead.
just don't trust in the Lord enough to where they feel like if they give it,
Right,
dang, I'm tapped out now.
right,
I ain't gonna be
right,
able to do what I need to do, or take care of this, or
right,
take care of that. So let me, man, I don't know, man. That just shows like
right,
even the weakness in that. You know what
right.
I'm saying?
You know what I'm
You
saying?
don't
Like,
trust the Lord enough to.
right. 'Cause when I was in the world, I was guilty of that too. You know what I'm saying? Well, damn, man, if I give him all the tithes, I ain't gonna have no money for, this and no money for that. You know what I'm saying? But, the Bible says don't worry about what you should eat and what you should drink and what you should wear.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to trust on the Most High. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people, like a lot of relationships, like break up for that, reasons like that. You know what I'm saying? The husband or even the wife, they might have either gambling problems, shopping problems. You know what I'm saying? They pay their bills, but the money you're supposed to put back, you know what I'm saying? They might just go, they might probably have, like shoes, buy $200 shoes, $300 shoes, you know what I'm saying, all the time, or whatever, you know what I'm saying? They do, you know what I'm saying? They just don't keep money. You know what I'm saying? So go ahead.
And Ananias, hearing these words, fell down and gave up the ghost.
All right. Give up the ghost mean? Go ahead, sis.
So, like you said, if I may,
Turn it
meaning,
on. Yeah.
so like you said, if I may, meaning that he fell dead.
Right. He fell dead. Like he gave up the ghost. Like, he gave up his spirit. You know what I'm saying? The spirit gone. He died. Like hearing them word, like nigga, like he just found out that he robbed God. Like, ooh, nigga, I just robbed God. Ooh, boom, out of there. You know what I'm saying? Because you know what I'm saying, he tried to probably like, well, I'm gonna pay this, I'm gonna pay, you know what I'm saying, this much on tithes, and then I catch up on the tithes next week. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, you're supposed to give 10% of every penny, you know what I'm saying, of any income that you get right then. You know what I'm saying? Like, why would you want the most high to wait on his money? You know what I'm saying? Like I say, like when the end of the pay period at your job come, and when your check is in the mail or your direct deposit hit, you're gonna see how much you made total and how much the government done took out, and then what you got to cash or what you got. So if you made $1,800, you know what I'm saying, total, you know what I'm saying, then the government take theirs out and you end up with $1,500. You know what I'm saying? And then how much should you pay on tithes if you ended up with $1,500? You say 150? What you say? You pay tithes on the total, on the gross. So you pay $180. You know what I'm saying? You can't cheat. You can't cheat the most high. You know what I'm saying? Because you made $1,800. The government took theirs. You know what I'm saying? You didn't have to pay the government they taxes. They took it. You know what I'm saying? So you actually made $1,800. You know what I'm saying? So the government took theirs. So that means you got to pay the most high $180. You know what I'm saying? So go ahead.
And the young men arose, wound him up, and carried him out and buried him.
So that's how you know he died, because he gave up the ghost. Because what the young men, they could have been undertakers. They came in, wrapped him up, took him outside in the field, and buried him. Go ahead.
And it was about the space of 3 hours after, when his wife, not knowing what was done, came in.
All right, now the wife, she back at the house. You know what I'm saying, chilling, whatever she doing. You know what I'm saying. And then when she come over there, she now go ahead.
And Peter answered unto her, Tell me whether ye sold the land for so much. And she said, Yea, for so much. Verse 9. Then Peter
So
said,
stop. So now, well, she's admitting now that, yeah, we sold it for this much. You know what I'm saying? Versus, you know what I'm saying, how much we put in tithes. You know what I'm saying? Because when you pay tithes, the person that's collecting the tithes, they know how much you made. So if you give a man $100, you know what I'm saying, if you pay $100, that means they know you made 1,000. You know what I'm saying? If it was true, you know what I'm saying. But they only put back part. You know what I'm saying. So now he's asking her, like, how much did y'all really sell this for? And she admitted it. Now go ahead.
Verse 9. Then Peter said unto her, How is it that ye have agreed together to tempt the Spirit of the Lord? Behold.
Right, slack. So now, they agreed together. So that means she knew that they was robbing God. You know what I'm saying? And that's brotherhood and sisterhood right there. Because if you see somebody about to sin, you're supposed to let them know. You know what I'm saying? But you co-conspired. You know what I'm saying? Well, okay, well, yeah, baby, let's go on, keep this back so we can go on, put this up for our Australia trip. You know what I'm saying? We'll just give God, you know, about 90% of this, but we're gonna put the rest of this back for our trip, in the summertime. You know what I'm saying? No, you give to the most high what belongs to the most high, which is 10%. Go ahead.
Behold, the feet of them which have buried thy husband are at the door, and shall carry thee out. Verse 10. Then she fell down straightway at his feet and yielded up the ghost.
So that means she died too. You know what I'm saying? Like the most high punished them like right then. You know what I'm saying? It's not necessarily always death, but in this instance, it's death.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like he denied Moses what he worked so hard for. He denied him going into the land of milk and honey, the promised land. You know what I'm saying? He took Saul kingship from him. Like he worked so he didn't work so hard, but like he did so, he thrived so much as a king, like he was renowned, like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody, you know what I'm saying, bowing down to you as far as, whatever. Took that from him. Go ahead.
Right, sir. What's everybody saying? And even to add though, like like how we operate today in the world, like based off that same thing, they trying to hold back from the Lord, and then you
Right.
wonder why all these doors get shut to you. Like
Right.
like something you trying to go and do, and something you want
Mhm.
to happen, and you wonder why everywhere you turn, you being blocked.
Right.
Because that fact right there, because you want to rob the Lord. So it might
Right.
not always be death, but when you start going through that hell, it feels like that.
Right.
You know
Right.
what I'm
It
saying?
does. You know what I'm saying? Because I can just imagine Moses' reaction, man. Like when he like, man, you looking at the promised land, like, man, that shit beautiful. Like, woo. Cain go. You know what I'm saying? Like this is what you was working for.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like you know what I'm saying? You work your butt off to be doing something. You know what I'm saying? That's like you build up a business. You know what I'm saying? You busting your tail doing this and doing that, networking this, and it becomes a multi-billion-dollar business, and you can't spend none of the revenue. You can't walk inside the building. You know what I'm saying? So now you looking at other people, you know what I'm saying, wearing the logo. You see a whole different CEO walking across in your office, like, damn. You know what I'm saying? Like that gotta hurt. You know what I'm saying? Like you say, like damn, there's like you died. You know what I'm saying? But this in this instance right here, man, these people died.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Um, we go Acts chapter 9. This one kind of I'm gonna keep this one kind of brief. Where we at on time? Okay, perfect. All right. Uh, started 9-1.
It's Acts chapter 9, starting at verse 1. And Saul, yet breathing out threatening and slaughtering against the disciples of the Lord, went unto the high priest.
All right. Now this is Saul, not King Saul, but this is Saul before his name was turned into changed into Paul.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And Saul was like he was bashing the disciples. Like he was trying to kill everybody. Like he was one of those people that like nah, off with his head. Like he was against Christ. Cause like a lot of people didn't like they didn't fool with Christ like that. You know what I'm saying? Like they see this dude performing miracles and they like, who does nigga think he is? Especially like when the Sadducees and the Pharisees, you know what I'm saying, they pretty much like the governing body of, as far as like the is children of Israel, as far as like the laws and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, when they see somebody named Christ, you know what I'm saying, they coming through and Christ is like ripping they performances and stuff. It's like, man, who this nigga is? Like, nah, they not trying to give up their seat. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to give up they rank and hierarchy. You know what I'm saying? But go ahead. Verse 2.
And desired of him letters to Damascus to the synagogues, that if he found any of this way, whether they were men or women, he might bring them bound unto Jerusalem.
So like he taking people to jail. Like he like if you wasn't with him, like he taking you to jail or he trying to off your head.
Preaching anything that
Right. You out of there. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
and as he journeyed, he came near to Damascus. I mean, it's like near Damascus, and suddenly there shined round about him a light from heaven, and
Right.
he fell.
No, go ahead.
And he fell to the earth and heard a voice saying unto him, Saul, Saul, why persecutest thou me? And he said, Who art thou, Lord? And the Lord said, I am Jesus, whom thou persecutest. It is hard for Salakia, it is hard for thee to kick against the pricks.
Right. So, you know what I'm saying? Christ and came down to him and showed himself. You know what I'm saying? Like blinded him a little bit, like shine a light to where, you know what I'm saying? Like he didn't know who he just fell to the ground. You know what I'm saying? Because he knew it was a power that was greater than him. You know what I'm saying? You know, you out here either probably wrongly, you know, persecuting people and all type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
And verse 6, and he trembling and astonished said, Lord, what wilt thou have me to do? And the Lord said unto him, Arise and go into the city, and it shall be told thee what thou must do.
Go ahead.
And the men which journeyed with him stood speechless, hearing a voice, but seeing no man.
So right. So they didn't even see Christ. You know what I'm saying? They just heard a voice, but they like, man, ooh, like man, y'all heard that? Like, man, what the hell was that? Like, ooh, we want to go and get up out of here, man, 'cause this boy here tripping. You know what I'm saying? I know it ain't the wine. You know what I'm saying? It might be the wine. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
And Saul arose from the earth, and when his eyes were opened, he saw no man, but they led him to the land and brought him to Damascus.
Right. So when he got up, like he couldn't see. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, like he was going against the most high. Like he was going against Christ. You know what I'm saying? He persecuting, like he punishing, like he taking people to jail and all type of stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? Going against the most high. When you go against the most high, you know what I'm saying? Like this, you know, you're blinded. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
And he was 3 days without sight, and neither did eat nor drink.
So he was blind 3 days, didn't eat or drink. Go
And,
ahead.
and there was a certain disciple at Damascus named Ananias. And to him said the Lord in a vision, Ananias. And he said, Behold, I am here, Lord. Verse 11. And the Lord said unto him, Arise and go into the streets which is called Straight, and inquire in the house of Judas for one called Saul of Tarsus. For behold, he prayeth,
Right.
and he has seen in a vision a man named Ananias coming in, and put his hand on him that the sight, it's like that he might receive his sight. Verse 13.
All right. Stop. Now, so now you know, shoot, Saul like he praying like man, he done seen some stuff that done scared the mess out of him. So now he praying like, man, I don't know who Lord, I don't know who you just sent. Like, ooh, but I'm ready to act right now. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Then Ananias answered, Lord, I have heard by many of this man how much evil he hath done to thy saints at Jerusalem. Verse 14. And here he had authority from the chief priest to bind all that call on thy name.
So yeah, go ahead. Now it says, and Ananias answered, Lord, I have heard many of this man how much evil he have done to thy saints at Jerusalem. Like so, like people heard what Saul was doing.
Right.
Like you know he was out there like madhousing people. You know what I'm saying? Like you even think about saying Christ or Jesus, you know, in somebody's or Yahweh Shah, you know what I'm saying, in his prison. Like you don't know if you're gonna die, go to jail or what.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Like he was holding the garments while they stoned Stephen to death.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. Go ahead.
Verse, verse 15. But the Lord said unto him, Go thy way, for he is a chosen vessel unto me to bear my name before the Gentiles and kings of the children of Israel. Verse 16. For I will show him how great things he must suffer for my name's sake. Verse 17. And Ananias went his way and entered into the house and put his hands on him, saying, Brother Saul, Lord, please, even Jesus that appeared unto thee in the way as thou camest, has sent me that thou mightest receive thy sight and be filled with the Holy Ghost. Verse 18. And immediately there fell from his eyes, and it had been scaled. And he received sight forthwith and arose and was baptized.
All right, we can stop right there. So after Paul, Saul was doing his thing, what I'm saying, like persecuting everybody, what I'm saying, going against the Most High, what I'm saying, he was blinded. What I'm saying, when you lose your sight, man, some people, man, you lose balance. What I'm saying, you lose all type of things. What I'm saying, like some people say your ears enhanced. Okay, well, his ears didn't. He heard the word of the Lord. What I'm saying, and he realized that he was doing some things wrong. What I'm saying, so that's why he prayed. What I'm saying, so as this goes on, what I'm saying, the Most High changed his name into Paul, and he became one of the greatest men in Israel. What I'm saying. And after that, what I'm saying, his story was written. What I'm saying. But like I was saying, like obedience, dog, like that is very crucial for us to, to follow the law, statutes, and commandments of the Bible. What I'm saying? Like you have to train yourself. You have to meditate in these scriptures daily. What I'm saying? Like everything ain't gonna come overnight, but you damn sure fight every day, every night. What I'm saying? And fighting may come from separating yourself from certain things.
Right.
What I'm saying? Or just totally, if you could, just cold turkey.
Right.
What I'm saying? Or whatever the case may be, what I'm saying, on why you not following the law, statutes, and commandments, what I'm saying, like you need to fight that. What I'm saying? And by you fighting, the Lord will be with you when you fight. What I'm saying? But when you choose to turn your back and continue to do what you do, that's when you will receive one of these things that the Most High sent on these people in these scriptures that we just read. Maybe death, maybe taken from somewhere, denied something. What I'm saying? You might lose your sight, you might lose something, your health. What I'm saying? But these scriptures, these law, statutes, commandments are very crucial, and your obedience is very essential. What I'm saying? And with that, Imagine. Oh, you got the security announcement? So like, let me sit down right fast. Yeah, read the security announcement right fast. Clap it up one time. Go ahead.
These are the security announcements. We are the I.S.U.P.K, started out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rule for new brother and sister. When a new brother or sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There is another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6-month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment, Numbers 18 and 21, Malachi 3, 8 through 10, means 10th in the Hebrew, Mayashirah. 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you. Give to Treasury Department or teacher. Priest fund, free will offering for priests, not mandatory. Whatsoever amount you would like. Upholy convocations is the Passover, which is postponed until further notice. If anyone wants to be a trooper in the school, you are to start wearing all black, boots, shirts, pants, headband, and scarf. These are the security announcements.
All right, with that, we'll give a courteous salute to the brothers. Men of Israel, Majim Shabbat, Majim, Barak, Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shah, Barakatah, Yazamatat, Sar, face of sisters. Courteous salute to the sisters. Men of Israel, Majim Shabbat, Majim, Barak, Yahweh Shemal, Atah Hashem, Yahweh Shah. Yazamatat, dismiss.